Hello everyone, welcome to this video by Intellipaat. In this video, we will take a look at cloud architect versus cloud engineer. Cloud computing is a rapidly growing field, so related jobs are coming up rapidly. Among them, cloud engineer and cloud architect. The task of an architect and an engineer in cloud technology are quite similar, so they can create confusion for those who want to work in these two careers. So, how do cloud engineers and cloud architect differ from one another? Cloud architect plan and design how the cloud should work for a company, just like making a blueprint for a building, and the cloud engineer take the design from the architect and build the actual cloud system, like constructing a house based on the blueprint. Let's explore what each of these roles does, how they work together, and why they're crucial in making sure the cloud works smoothly for business. But before that, let's take a look at our agenda for the day. We will start with an introduction, then later on we will discuss who is cloud architect and roles and responsibility of cloud architect. Then we will look at skills required to become cloud architect. Later on we will discuss who is cloud engineer and roles and responsibility of cloud engineer. Then we will discuss about skills required to become cloud engineer. Later on we will see the difference between cloud architect and cloud engineer. Then we will look into the use case of understanding roles and responsibility of cloud architect and cloud engineering. But before we start, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates from our team.
Now let's start with the first topic, cloud architect versus cloud engineer. A cloud architect focuses on designing high-level cloud solutions and strategies, while a cloud engineer is responsible for technical implementation of the cloud infrastructure. Cloud computing is becoming more popular for accessing data and running applications in a web-based context. There are many different kinds of roles you might pursue in this field because of the rising demand for modern technologies like cloud computing. Although there are certain differences between cloud engineering and cloud architecture, they are the two domains to take into consideration. In a cloud-based system, cloud engineers are in charge of every component, while an architect concentrates on developing system design. They make sure that the cloud-based server have been appropriately constructed. Engineers work with cloud may help management set objectives for enhancing the system. They achieve the manufacturing target they set. They would give instruction to the designers and others at work. Both could be involved in setting a production schedule and delegating work to other employees. Both the roles are important in order for a company to build a successful cloud infrastructure. Cloud engineers and cloud architects will both use the same cloud technology, but they'll focus on different areas and will have different skill set. So moving on, let's see who's a cloud architect. A cloud architect can be thought as a digital architect, similar to how an architect plans and designs the layout and structure of a building. A cloud architect's role revolves around crafting the blueprint for an organization's cloud-based computer system. They are visionaries who decide how data, application, and services should be organized and interconnected in the cloud. A cloud architect is a member of the IT industry who is in charge of managing the company's cloud computing strategy. Plans for adopting the cloud, creation of cloud application, and administration and monitoring are all included. Public, private, and hybrid cloud systems are under the control of cloud architects who manage the application architecture and deployment. Cloud architects may also participate in contract negotiation and can be involved in other legal aspects of the cloud computing. The need of service level agreement are handled by architects. Cloud architects do a lot of tasks. They assess the company's needs, objectives, and budgets to create a strategy cloud plan that align with the business goal. They select the right cloud services, providers, and technologies to fit the puzzle, much like choosing a building material for construction project. These experts also create detailed diagram and documentation to guide the cloud engineers and other team members during implementation. In simpler terms, cloud architects design a roadmap, while engineers build the actual road. The collaborative efforts ensure that organizations have a robust, scalable, and secure digital infrastructure ready to meet the challenges of the digital age. So the next topic is roles and responsibilities of a cloud architect. A cloud architect creates and maintains cloud computing architecture that all the organization requires in order to be flexible as well as adaptable. So here are some features. The first one is cloud infrastructure design. A cloud architect is responsible for designing the overall cloud infrastructure for an organization. This involves selecting the right cloud service, platforms, and technologies to meet the specific needs and goals of a business. And then we have security and compliances. Ensuring the security of data and application is paramount. Cloud architects establish security protocols, encryption methods, access control, and compliance standards to protect sensitive information and meet regulatory requirements. Then we have cost optimization and budgeting. Cloud resources can become costly if not managed effectively. Cloud architects are tasked with optimizing cost by selecting the right type and size of resources, monitoring usage, and implementing cost saving strategies while staying within the budget constraint. The fourth one is scalability and performance optimization. Cloud system needs to be able to scale up and down based on the demand. Cloud architect designs systems that can handle fluctuation in traffic and usage, ensuring optimal performance during the peak time. The last one is disaster recovery and high availability. Plan for contingency is crucial. Cloud architect design robust disaster recovery and high availability solution to ensure that data and application remains accessible in the event of system failure and disasters. These responsibility collectively makes cloud architect instrumental in creating and maintaining secure, effective and scalable cloud infrastructure for an organization. They play a vital role in leveraging the cloud technology to drive business successfully. So now let's see some of the skills that's required to become a cloud architect. The first one is knowledge on operating system like Linux, Unix, Windows or Ubuntu. Prior experience as an administrator or an architect in any of these systems is helpful. It's also essential that the cloud architects are familiar with the advantages and disadvantages of using each operating system. Then we have networking. Networking involves TCP, IP, HTTP, DNS, IP addresses, etc. Some familiarity with these concepts is essential before embarking a career on cloud architecture. The third one is computer programming language. At least a minimal knowledge of programming or scripting language is required. Over the last few years, languages like Perl, Python, and Ruby have become prominent in cloud. Java and .NET remains popular. Then we have data storage. A cloud architect needs to understand how and when to use data centers. In AWS, for example, there are various storage options and architects need to know which to use. This involves having an understanding of hardware, storage buckets, and infrastructure. So the first one is security. Security in cloud environment is essential. Therefore, cloud architects needs to understand the key security concept. Working knowledge of concepts like firewalls and the functionality is a prerequisite for this job. So the next topic is, who is a cloud engineer? A cloud engineer is responsible for designing, creating, and looking after the cloud-based solution for a business. They work with clients to understand the needs and create custom-made solutions that will help improve the business operation. Cloud engineers need to have a strong technical skill as well as experience in project management and customer service. Cloud engineers are further segmented by specific cloud computing fields. For example, cloud network engineers provide support for corporate cloud-based network, while cloud support engineers typically fulfill the programming and risk management services. A cloud engineer is responsible for designing, creating, and looking after the cloud-based solution for a business. Cloud engineers play a critical role in helping organizations leveraging the benefits of cloud computing, such as scalability, flexibility, cost saving, while also addressing the unique challenges and considerations associated with cloud technology. They may work in various industries from finance to healthcare to e-commerce depending upon the organization's needs and goals. So the next topic is roles and responsibilities of a cloud engineer. There are different roles and responsibilities held by cloud engineers to sustain cloud data storage. The roles and responsibilities of a cloud engineer are divided substantially based on the experience and certification. So here are a few instances of job responsibilities. First one is cloud infrastructure design and deployment. Designing cloud architecture that align with the organization's requirement, ensuring scalability, reliability, and performance is important. Deploying and configuring the cloud resources, including virtual machine, containers, storage, and network component, is also essential. And then we have security and compliances. Implementing robust security measures to protect data and application in the cloud, including identity and access management, encryption, and network security. It ensures compliances with industry specific regulations and standards such as GDPR, HIPAA. And then we have performance monitoring and optimization. Continuously monitoring the health and performance of a cloud resource and application is important. Identifying the bottlenecks and inefficiency and implementing optimization to improve the resources and utilization to reduce the cost. Then we have automation and infrastructure as a code. Cloud engineers are integral to maintain a secure, high-performing, and cost-effective cloud infrastructure that meets the need of a business and its customers. Now let's see some of the skills that's needed to become a cloud engineer. So the first one is Linux. Cloud engineers should have a strong understanding of Linux operating system, which companies frequently use for cloud development. Cloud engineers should understand the architecture, maintenance, and administration of Linux server. And then we need to know database skills. Cloud engineers should have cloud database management skills and knowledge of MySQL and Hadoop. The third one is programming. Cloud engineers should have a strong general programming skill along with knowledge of programming languages like SQL, Java, Python, Ruby, PHP, and .NET. Then, networking. Cloud engineers should understand virtual networking and general network management functions. And then we have DevOps. DevOps is a popular framework for cloud engineers, so having a hands-on understanding of DevOps practices can be valuable to the employees. And then we have containerization. Cloud engineers should have a proficiency in containerizations and tools like Docker or Kubernetes. And then we have virtualization. Cloud engineers should have a knowledge of deployment and running application software on virtual machines. And then they must have an understanding of a cloud providers. As technical cloud features and engineering practices can vary between different service providers, understanding what each other offers can enhance the cloud engineer's knowledge and make them more marketable to the employers. And then we have security and recovery. Cloud security is growing priority among the providers, and knowledge of cybersecurity in the context of cloud is a valuable asset. And then we have web service and application programming interface. Cloud engineers should have a knowledge of open standards like XML, SOAP, SWDL, and an understanding of how APIs are engineered. So the next topic is comparison between the cloud engineers versus cloud architects. Although both the roles can have overlapping responsibilities, there are several key differences between cloud engineers and cloud architects. So the first one is education. Although both the cloud engineers and cloud architects may have educational backgrounds related to the field, the specific educational paths can differ. For instance, a cloud engineer may choose to pursue a degree in an area such as cloud engineering. For instances, a cloud engineer may choose to pursue a degree in areas such as computer engineering, IT principles, software development, and computer programming. On another hand, cloud architects typically concentrate on design aspects of the computing. Their education will focus on business management, administration, and leadership training. Furthermore, as a professional progresses in their respective field, they may find distinction in their choices for postgraduate studies. For instances, a cloud engineer might opt for a master degree in computer engineering, while a cloud architect may lean towards master degree programs specialized in cloud computing. And then we have certification. Cloud engineers and cloud architects both hold technical roles that often benefits from certification. However, the type of certification they pursue can vary. Cloud engineers tend to seek engineering related credential in addition to technical certification. Conversely, cloud architects focus on certification that demonstrate their expertise in cloud computing. These certifications are often more specialized. Repeat, these certifications are often more specialized compared to those pursued by cloud engineers. And then we have skills. A notable distinction between the cloud engineers and cloud architect lies in the skill set and how they apply them in their respective roles. Cloud engineers primarily cultivate the skills related to engineering, design, and assessment of cloud computing system. These skills are typically put to use in the development and technical aspect of the cloud computing. In contrast, a cloud architect acquires skill encompassing both the cloud computing and business management. Their role often entails collaboration with internal management, company stakeholders, client, and cross functional team, extending the skill set beyond the technical facet of a designing cloud system. And then we have job focus. Cloud engineers specialize in technical fields of designing and executing the cloud based system. They are often involved in tasks such as coding, deploying, testing, and iterative development. On another hand, cloud architects concentrate on broader framework and design aspects. Their focus revolve around integration and overall design of the cloud solution. In practice, a cloud architect may conceptualize the framework or infrastructure for a new system. And then we have organizational role. In a larger work environment, both the cloud engineers and cloud architect can hold leadership position, but a cloud architect may often occupy a more senior role. For example, within a sizable technology company, a team of cloud technology expertise include engineers and architects may be employed. In this context, the cloud architect assumes a leadership role aiming at assessing executive and C-level management in making an informed decision. As a higher level professionals within the organization making a strategic division, repeat, as a high level professionals within the organization making strategic decision and establishing design specification, cloud architects collaborate closely with the cloud engineers who are responsible for implementing these plans within their respective teams. This hierarchical structure can lead to cloud architects occupying more senior positions while cloud engineers work under the guidance and their direction. We can say that the cloud architect focuses on strategy planning, designing, coordination, ensuring that the cloud migration aligns with the company's business goal. The cloud engineers, on the other hand, handle the technical implementation, automation, security, testing, and optimization of cloud infrastructure. Together, they play a complementary role in successful migration the company's on-premises infrastructure to the cloud. So the next one is salary. An experienced cloud architect can see an average income of $92,747 to $1,93,042 per year, with a national average salary showing a potential to earn around $1,33,806 per year. Hope the video gave you a good understanding about cloud architect versus cloud engineer. Hope to see you again. If you like this video, please subscribe to Intellipaat YouTube channel for more updates like this. Thank you. Happy learning Intellipaat.
Just a quick info, guys. Intellipaat offers advanced certification in DevOps and cloud computing in collaboration with IIT Pravartak, a technology innovation hub of IIT Madras. This online advanced certification in DevOps and cloud computing by IIT Pravartak will help you gain expertise in DevOps, access management, DevSecOps, Terraform, and more. With this course, we have already helped thousands of professionals in successful career transition. You can check out their testimonials on our Achievers channel. The link is given in the description below. Without a doubt, this course can set your career to new heights. So visit the course page link given in the description below and take your first step towards career growth in the field of cloud and DevOps.